Thank you all for joining, taking your time to join your today's session. Happy to see you all, like Priya ma'am, Gayatri. So I think everybody has joined with your name, so I can easily call your name out. Um, so let me take a minute to introduce myself. I'm Abilasha, counselor and life coach of. I'm from Happy Minds Hub, and yes, I can see many people like from many places, different places of India. I'm happy for that. Uh, so today, let me have a short note about yourself. Like, can you share your like you're married or unmarried? You're still a student, or you're yet to married. So, what's your thing? If you have kids, how many kids you have? You can just drop down in your chat box. Just I want to know who are my audience. That's all. So I please feel free to share in chat box. Thank you, ma'am. If you have kids, you can mention, or if not, that's okay. I can understand. You are waiting for a kid or somewhat like that. So, just, okay. Okay, ma'am. Nice. Hope everybody is able to see my chat box. Yes, Gayatri, ma'am. Thank you. If any student is there, I can give the examples like something related to from their knowledge. That's why I'm asking that for experience. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, I understand. Thank you, sir. Yes. Okay. Super. So as I told, everybody is having a paper and pen with you. Today we will be having an interactive session. So keep your chat box active so that it will be learning for both of us. Here there's no right or wrong. Everybody is learning. According to children, we are daily learning a new thing from them. So we have to accept it. So now I'm going to raise a question for you now. Write down one good memory and one bad memory from your childhood. Take a time, and once you're done, give me a thumbs up so that I can understand. So, one good memory and bad memory from your childhood, which you still remember. Yes, done? Nice. Yes, others? Okay. Gayatri ma'am and Priya ma'am. Okay. Okay. It's just to make you think about your childhood so that the flow will be easy for you to relate with the session. That's why I asked this question. So, um, okay, ma'am. Thank you. Nice. I'm going to start this session with a small time to think questions. Uh, Sushmila ma'am, you can take this as you as that child. You can answer those questions as you think, putting yourself in that place. Okay? Yes. For others, you can think about your children or grandchildren, whatever it may be. You can just write down the answers for this question, and you can take a screenshot of this and ask the same questions to your children and just cross check whether your understanding between the child and you is sinking to that level of what you think. Okay? Yes. What makes your child laugh the most? What is your child's biggest fear? When your child is upset, what do they usually do? How often does your child say, "You don't understand me"? The phrase, "You don't understand me." Does your child feel safe making mistakes at home? So, these are all the questions which we need to know, uh, that makes more sense of understanding our children. So, that's why I have dropped down this top 10 questions. So, please answer these questions. How many minutes you spend one-to-one time with your child daily? So you're nowhere going to share these answers with me, so feel free to write it down. Does your child feel comfortable saying no to you? When your child says, "Nobody likes me," how would you respond? What is your child's dream job? Which is your child's biggest worry? If anybody of you is done, please show the thumbs up so that I can understand. If you don't get any answers for few questions, that's completely fine. Let's take time. The questions we read now will put us to think. Our mind starts thinking about it. So it's just like a prick. That's it. Yes. Thank you. What about Deepu sir and Gayatri ma'am? Done. Okay. Deepu sir, you can take your time. Let me shoot out the next question. You can use the chat box for this. Uh, in today's world, everybody is telling that a child is facing more stress than adult. What do you feel? Yes or no? Please tell that in your chat box.
Could you please repeat it, madam?
Yes, ma'am. In today's world, it is considered as child is facing more stress than an adult. What do you feel about it, ma'am? Do you say yes or no? Yes. Yes. Any other answers? Sushmila ma'am and Deepu sir, what do you feel? Okay, thank you. Yes. So I think most of us we understand children is sorry, today's children are facing more issues than adults. Even in when we were children, we didn't face this much problems, and no, it was more simple and lighter, which is not there for today's children now. So, can you tell me one reason for that? Any one reason? You can type it in chat box. What do you feel? It can be anything. Academic stress. True. Anything else? Competitive. Exactly. Yes. When we were in our childhood, we were told that comparing is not good, not healthy. But now, indirectly, everything is compared. Correct. Competitive. Very competitive. Correct. Thank you. Thanks for those answers. Yes. So, what is a reflection? What is a reflection on the children because of this stress? So, academic stress, peer stress, like compared means it is like something peer stress, competitive, it's a social pressure. So, what is a reflection? What do you see as a reflection from child? They think more about appearance and current trend. Yes, so conscious, trying to fit in. Yes, child is no more like a child now. Abnormal behavior. Exactly. So, like, they are more talkative, they are restless, 0% patience. They are not able to tolerate anything. Yes, these are all the things I think it will come under abnormal behavior. They are trying to fit in. Yes, so how do we help them? And this is for a normal. They lose their child. Exactly. That's what I told. There is the child is no more like a child now. Yes, due to over exposure of social media, and as you said, the comparison of other children, and unfortunately, parents are also expecting the same. They are also comparing a lot than our parents, I believe. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I feel so. So everybody want their child to become like the other child in the classroom. I don't know how is that possible. Each child is different. Hope everybody will accept it. So when each child has their uniqueness of the talent, so my child cannot become like the other child in the classroom. That's what I feel. Yes. Okay. So which child is considered as a healthy child? So a healthy child doesn't mean that only eating healthy nutrients, healthy food and fitness, sports, this and all will make the child healthy. Not only this, they need a healthy mind. Yes. So each child meant to be happy. How they will be happy? They deserve to take the respect and space. So till now, I am hearing statements from parents like, no need to give those that much importance to or a child or respect the child. What we say they can do. It's not like that. Even they have their opinion, they have their self respect. Yes. So they need some space, they need some self respect, and the child wants to be heard. It should feel heard. It means we have to talk. Their speech should be listened properly. Our ears should be given for them. Child has need also need time. Yes. Every child in each stage, we know each child has a different stages. In each stage, the child needs some time or space to grow. Like infant need the time to sleep, toddler have want the time to play alone. So pretend games they should play. That time only they will grow as they need. Every growth they need is within them only. Not only the food, it is the inner health is very important. So healthy mind of the child leads to happy child. So happy child is nothing going to come from outside. It's going to come from their inner healthy mind. So how to keep the mind healthy? So it's completely dependent on the parents or the caretakers, first level of caretakers. So mostly first level of caretakers are considered as parents. If anyone are not there, the guardians will be there. So when this place is not going to be the safe place, then there comes the problem. So that's what our topic says, abusive relationship. When we talk about abusive relationship, everybody thinks that only the mental issues will come under abusive relationship. It's not at all like that. We have many types of abusive relationship, I mean abusive nature. We will look into it in detail. So to help them what they need actually. So for this prioritizing their needs, I have a case study situation. I will give you after some time. You can drop your opinions on that. So prioritizing is something like not doing everything what they ask. No. If that is important, if the child is in need of that, we have to prioritize it. That's the thing. Not that everything should be done whatever the child asks. Many of the parents are doing it now. Um, hope it is not the healthier way for the child. It should know the value to wait. It should know to value no, the time period, the material what they are asking for, everything. Giving value for their words. So mostly when the child is crossing their teenage, they need the self-respect and value their words is very important. So if we have a teenager in our home, when we discuss something very important about not very important I would say, like some basic information, we can take their opinions. In generally when we see a news channel, uh, if something is no sensitive is spoken, nothing wrong in discussing with children. Take their opinion, we can take the point of view. Surely it will be different from us. Respecting their feelings and emotions. When they are feeling down, we need not ignore them. we can say that's okay. Even if a boy child or a girl child is, that's okay to cry, no issues, because crying heals them. No, boys should not cry or girls should not no cry in front of others. It's not at all like that. They have to take their space. Their emotions should be respected, and their failures, that's where we will give them the emotional support, and ensuring their safety and security is very important. So in this crowded world, boy child or girl child both need to be safeguarded and protected, and not only because of this theft or something like that. Even our roads are too much of crowded, so each and every place there is a possibility of challenging the safety and security. So everywhere we are taking the responsible for them. Yes. So now we are getting into, when is this abusive coming into the child's life? What is abusive relationship? What is abuse actually? It is a consistently using words, action, threats, or harm, control, or manipulate another person. So it is completely about a abusive relationship we are talking here. So when a child is grown up in a abusive relationship, what is the impact of the child? How is that relationship going to impact the child is what we are going to see. So in abusive, we can see many types of abuse: emotional, physical, sexual, financial, and verbal. So emotional is, if a child is going to cry, so before that I will make it clear, abusive is not only between the parents, I mean husband and wife. If either a mother or a father is abusive to the child, then uh, that is also will impact this child. Okay, so that is what I'm trying here. How will this emotional abuse affect a child is, when a child is crying, their emotions are ignored, they are not giving any importance, they say it is a drama. So then the child will be affected. Physical is mostly, we know, hitting, that is a one type of abuse. And sexual, yes, inside and outside house we are hearing many news about this abuse. Financial, what is financial? The basic needs of the child is not given, like food, shelter, education, medical expense are the very basic thing for a child. When these are not given properly, this is also abuse. Verbal, verbal is um, like not only bad words, very harsh words, like you're not fit for anything, you cannot do anything, you're not capable of. So these type of words is also considered as verbal abuse. Now let's see how it's going to affect a child. When a child is raised in abusive relationship, child feels insecure. When constantly mother and father are fighting, and one person is always feeling no, if for example, if a father is abusing mother or mother is abusing father, both type it can happen. It is not only boys, not only girls, both the sides it can happen. And when watching a mother or father constantly getting targeted, the child will feel insecure. Obviously, yes, for a child, it cannot differentiate mother and father in two different ways. For a child, both are same. They love and they see the way of expressing may differ for father and mother. But a child needs both. Child grow with low confidence. So when any one of the parent is abusive, what will happen is this child will be hearing more demotivating arguments. Yes, so I won't do this, you can't do this, this is what you have, you have to live with it, uh, nothing will happen. So these type of arguments or statements for those child will make them low in confidence. Child go through confusion of right or wrong. This is what very importantly child will face, because here comes the trust issue. As I said, both mother and father are very important for a child. Now, if one person is abusive, whom will the child trust? Whom will the child reach for help? So it will get confused between right or wrong, yes or no, whom to ask, when to ask, is it correct to ask? So many confusions within the child will raise, and this will also lead to the low confidence. Better not to ask anybody. This is what the child will take for. Slowly, the child believes that it is not capable for anything. If it want anything, it will not ask. The child will not ask, because the child will think that because of this there should not be any no, fight or argument within their parents inside the home. So the child will start keeping quiet. Child loses trust in their surrounding. So what will happen is, constantly when parents are talking and fighting and being abusive towards a child, I mean any one of the parent also, in some cases both the parents are also like that. So what will happen for the child? No confidence, no helping hands, no support, no ears to hear. So what will happen is, it will not talk to anybody. It will not she or he, the child will not have any friend circle, because they don't trust. They don't know whom to reach, when to reach, what to ask, how to ask. They will not be having any no, what to say, confidence to ask. So they will start believing that this is what is my life, I don't know anything, I can't do anything, this is what is for me. So when they start doing this, what will happen after teenage? So till teenage, it will be like this with confusions and everything. When they cross those teenage, they take the step of their aggressive mode or silent mode. Both are very dangerous. So aggressive, we know they may harm themselves or harm others, even parents. Many children have harmed their parents also. And silent mode is completely the opposite and the other way. They cut off all the communication even with the parents, no friends, nothing. So this may lead to any bad addictions. So this silent mode will go to bad addictions. Aggressive mode also will go, but in aggressive mode it will be visible. Easily we can find out. In silent mode we cannot easily find out. Usually what we will think is, child has grown up, so it has been become quiet. So that's what elders will say us, right? Okay. Then the last point is, child may repeat the pattern of what they came across is a very dangerous or very risky part. So constantly a child is watching a some pattern at home. What will happen? The child will start slowly taking inside the pattern. Not genetically, but we know, right? One child does something, it will be a replica of either a father or mother for sure. Yes, have you ever experienced the situation like that? It will be either like a mother or father, or even if the grandparents are at home, they will repeat it that. So that's the pattern, copy pattern. uh, Even though the gene is not there, the abusive character is not there from inside, what they see for the longer time is what they think is the correct way to project. It's not their mistake. It's obviously not their mistake. Yes, under 5 is completely copycat. What we do is what they do. That's what the child will do. So that's why in that age we are very conscious to use the words in front of the child. Actions also. If you hit someone, they will also hit. If you scold someone, they will also scold. It's like a parrot stage. It's very important, but in that stage only many of the children are now getting no, in a negative way of exposure. How would I can explain with an example. So basically I'm a kindergarten teacher, so I have seen many children with in that stage below 5. So now what's happening is uh, this social media exposure like reels and shorts are creating a big impact on child. So many of us take a video of a child, we are posting in Instagram, in any social media platform. Um, the risk is another way of photos and video sharing. I'm not getting into that part actually. If one hero heroine are dancing for one song, whole social media platform is with the same pattern. So now child is also doing it. She's doing some action or he's doing some action and posting it in the social media. What's happening in the other side of their life is they are not able to differentiate the real and this real life. Yes, what's happening? Even when you talk with a child now, go if you find a child of under 5, if you go and talk with them, you will not see a basic childhood in them. They are a mini sized heroine and heroes. That's what we are seeing because that's what they are taught. Parents, for their happiness, taking videos of those little moments. I'm not telling it any wrong. Even we have taken our children's best moments and videos. I'm not telling it that. But hope you all understand the repetitive videos that makes them feel like they are in the unreal world. They don't know the difference between the real and real world, isn't it? They are very small, so they cannot differentiate them. So under 5 is getting very complicated because of this social media. Yes. Okay. Now I told I will give one case situation like priorities of a child should be considered. I will give one situation. So you're going to now put yourself in the child place, or just you can imagine and let me know what is the fact. How will a child feel? Okay. So this is a situation. There is a couple. They are well-to-do couple. Mm, That means they don't have any financial trouble. So only child. Okay, it may be a girl or boy that you can consider. That's fine. Any child or one child. In school, they have planned for excursion to the place where the child has already went with their parents. So this is a situation and they are asked for very minimal amount which easily can be contributed. There is no issues. But this parents has not, the child is interested to go, but the parents has not allowed because this child has already went to that place with them. So there is no use of going to the same place again. So they are not accepting it. Now, I want you to tell me how the child will feel and is that any problem in sending the same place again? Is my question clear? If yes, show me thumbs up. Otherwise, I will again repeat it. A child who is well to do to contribute the amount not sent because the place is repetitive for the child. What do you feel about it? You can unmute and answer if it is not comfortable to type in chat box. You can unmute and you can share your thoughts.
Ma'am, there is no problem in sending the child to the same place because going out with the parents is different from going out with the child's friends.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
And if we don't allow the child to go out for these kind of trips, either they will feel ashamed. Yeah, they will feel ashamed and sad. Ashamed because their friends are going and the child is not going. Their friends will make plans and discuss a lot about the trip, whereas the child will just feel alone because there's nothing to talk about that, right?
Correct. Correct. So, what is the child missing here? Anybody? Yes, they get experience over self responsibility. Yes, when the child is separate, when the child is separated from the parents, then only the self responsibility will start. Enjoy with friends. Exactly. You can take them to the world tour with you. But that one excursion is what is our good memories. Till now we are talking about as our friends or our school days. Yes. So the child is going to lose it. Yeah. The child is being understood. very simple